Okay, so this is the 5th time I'm redoing this guide. The last guide I made I wasn't very satisfied with. I feel like it could have been done a bit better. But basically, I've seen people ask around about how to install Diva mods every now and then. Not on Discord all the time, sometimes it happens elsewhere, but I feel like there isn't enough guides out there for Megamix Plus specifically, at least last I checked, that really covers in a comprehensive way about how to install Diva mods. So that's why I'm here. I want to try and make it as easy as I can for people to understand how to install mods and how easy it actually is. But first, I'll go over what you need first, because you'll need all these to get this running. The first thing you'll need is Diva Mod Manager. This is going to be your hub role, basically, of how when you're installing mods for the game. I think you can install mods without the Mod Manager, but I would not recommend it, because it's a very... I haven't tried it without the Mod Manager myself, so I'm assuming it's a big gamble. With the Mod Manager, I'd really advise installing the Mod Manager, because that way you'll be able to disable and enable mods manually. And this is really important for some mods to have conflicting permissions, like sometimes Eden Project doesn't work with certain mods, you might disable that. So you're going to want to download that around here. When it's done, you're going to open this. You're going to open this right here, and then you'll drag all these files into like a folder somewhere. It can be literally anywhere, but I prefer putting it on the desktop so you know where it is and it doesn't get lost somewhere. Next thing you'll need is probably Diva No Spy. That's the second most important thing I feel like you need for Diva modding. What this mod does is that it disables Denuvo completely, and this is huge for this game because Denuvo has a pretty big performance impact. I've had constant stuttering with Denuvo on, and that's why I immediately downloaded this mod and got rid of it, because holy shit, it was annoying. So I feel like this is something you actually need if you don't want the game to be miserable. So I'd strongly advise you download this if you want to play the game at all. So you're going to download this. I won't go into how to install it just yet because I'm going to save that for another mod I'm going to show you in a bit. Next thing I want is EX patch. Fuck. This mod is the second most important because this unlocks every single chart in the game. So that way, unlike the F series and X and Future Tone, if you install this, you will not have to grind for anything. You'll have all the charts unlocked from the get-go. And that is extremely important if you want to play the game. Because like you don't want to spend like 5 fucking hours grinding for every single chart in the game. So I feel like installing this is extremely important. And just as a bonus, if you want Discord rich presence, I'd recommend installing Discord Diva. I believe there was another mod at some point that did the same rich presence purpose, but I don't know if that works anymore, so I'm going to advise you get this one instead. I will be linking every single important mod I mentioned in the description so you can download these in any order you want. But after you get all of those, what you're going to want to do is open Diva Mod Manager. I'll close these. So we're going to go in, we're going to open it. Now you might be prompted to guide where your game is, and in that case it will tell you to either pick Steam or executable, and I've had no problems with either, but what I recommend doing is just do what best sounds to you. I feel like maybe executable is a little bit better for those who are a bit anxious about maybe trying to find the game, because it'll guarantee that it'll automatically find the exe for you. But another important thing, as soon as you launch the mod manager, there should be a folder in your game directory called mods. In your Steam apps, common, project, whatever. It should be here. And what you're going to do is open that. See, pay very close attention to this mod structure. Every single mod needs to be in a folder. You cannot extract them individually. Because otherwise, if you extract everything from this folder into the mods folder, it is not going to work. So, for example, if I want to install Discord Diva, like I mentioned earlier, I'll just delete it for demonstration's sake. So, just delete that and just copy it in. And that's basically all you have to do for all of the mods from this game, because they're all the same structure. And if you did it correctly, it should show up here. Now pay very close attention here. Let me just minimize this. Pay very close attention here. Notice these check marks here? That determines obviously if your mods are enabled or disabled. Now, this is especially important because for mods like Eden Project, like I mentioned earlier, it can conflict with some mods. So in that case, you might need to disable it. I've heard from some people that this might cause save data fuckery, but I cannot report on that. I've not had any issues with that. I cannot help with that, I'm sorry. As far as I know, I've had no save data problems with this game, so you might need to look elsewhere for that. I'm very sorry, I just have no experience with this, so I can't help at the moment. But if I want to disable F2 shorts pack, for example, I can just click this, and there we go, disabled. And if I click it again, it's enabled. I think that basically covers everything that I know. I don't think I'm missing anything, but I might make an update comment within the next few days if I forget anything. But anyway, assuming you did everything correctly like I showed you, we just launch the game. And assuming you did it correctly, your custom songs should be there. As you can see, all my custom songs are here. And as for custom modules, I will say, sometimes they can be in a really fucky order, so if you don't see your custom module that you installed right away, do not panic. Look through the entire module list of the character you installed the mod for, because it could be somewhere in there. And also maybe look at the Game Banana notes, because sometimes it can replace an existing module and just not replace the UI texture for it, so it's probably hiding somewhere. But other than that, I think that's everything I have to note. Hopefully this guide helped someone. I put a lot of effort and research into this. I hope you have a great night. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.